Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa Parks. I'm one of the co founders of the Location Independent Therapist community. And today we're here with one of our members, Romina. Romina, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone who's watching today.
Yes, of course. So my name is Romina. I started my location independent journey nearly 3 years ago. So basically, I'm from Switzerland. My roots are from Sri Lanka, and I left with my family Switzerland 3 years ago, and we started our journey in Angola, Africa, and headed off to Sri Lanka for several months. And currently, I'm living in Dubai.
Wonderful. And now, how has this world COVID pandemic that we're in the midst of right now, how has that affected your location independent journey? And do you have any plans afterwards to get back on the road again?
Oh yes, we are really looking forward to go back on road. So we got a bit stuck in Dubai, so it wasn't the plan to stay such a long time here. But it's a good place to stay or to get stuck. You have everything, and yeah, the daily life or it's not so bad here. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to head off next year. But where we will move on to is still unclear.
Okay.
I think we have to take it flexible in this situation.
Yeah. Well, and what about let's get back to the work that you're doing online. Do you have typical clients that you work with? Where are they coming from?
So primarily, I'm offer my service to Swiss German and German speaking people. So I help them to get to know themselves better and to strengthen their own needs and goals and try to get in more into the way their dream life could be. So I try to find out which causes and behavioral and thought patterns are standing in their way and try to break them down together.
Great, great. And do you provide services then primarily in German?
Yes, but my clients not all living in Germany or in Switzerland. So I have also clients who are location independent, living a digital nomad lifestyle, and yeah, so that makes it interesting as well to meet my clients all over the world.
I'm sure. Yeah, you must need to deal with managing a lot of different time zones with your clients.
Yes, but I think it gives me also the freedom to combine it with my lifestyle, and
Yeah.
so it's since now it's pretty easy to handle it because I have some clients early in the morning or some more in the evening, and during daytime I have time for my family.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure so many people who are watching this would love to know a little bit more about what life is like with being a location independent therapist, and also having a family. Because I think sometimes people think like, oh, I can't do both. Was there anything that's helped you to believe that it is possible?
I think perhaps I was a bit naive in the beginning. I just started and took my son was 6 months old when we left Switzerland, and I thought, yeah, everything will be easy and you can handle it.
Yeah.
And perhaps that helped me to start that journey because I didn't think about many things before ahead, what could happen or everything. So yeah, perhaps you should be a bit naive and just start, and
Just
you
go for it.
will, yeah. Because I think children are they are really. I think they can get used to such a lifestyle, and
Mhm.
they quickly acquire skills that help them to deal with those changes.
Yeah.
I see it with my son. With every move we do or with every change we have, he can deal with it. I'm always surprised pretty good.
Yeah.
And perhaps it is a part of that he was since the beginning of his young life, he was just dealing with those things. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that helps. And I think to implement certain routines as well in the family daily or in the daily life as a family, helps them as well, to give them a bit of security despite change of location.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like finding that kind of balance between flexibility and also some routines too, and
Yes.
consistency. Actually, that's pretty good advice, I think, for anybody who, for adults, those of us who are taking our offices on the road too.
Yeah, I think it was a good experience for me as well, or always to see how my son is dealing with it, or yeah, how he is just going into it and figure it out. And I think we are thinking sometimes too much or want to organize the things until every detail has been figured out. And I think sometimes I could take a bit more the lifestyle how my son is dealing with all those changes.
Yeah, well, I think sometimes what I'll ask on these interviews is, yeah, do you have any advice to give people? And it sounds like that's some great advice for anybody who's watching here, is to just kind of to go for it and trust that you could do it.
Yeah, I would say, and I learned a lot in the last 3 years. Um, it's better to organize less and be more flexible because always when I organized too many things, it was like it didn't work out. So at the end, you had to be flexible and just take it how it comes. And you are gaining such a lot of energy because otherwise you are investing time and even energy and everything of resources what you have to plan, and at the end it doesn't work out. So just go for it.
Yeah, I think I found that being also just a business owner, that's really good to just try things and see how it goes.
Yes.
Romina, before we wrap up our interview today, we're doing the interview because you're a member of our location independent therapist community. Can you tell people just a little bit about what you've enjoyed so far with being a member?
I think I really enjoy to connect with colleagues,
Mm.
especially when you are location independent. You are a bit lonely on the road with your work and your online practice. So it doesn't feel anymore to be lonely. And even if you need support, you find really helpful ideas and inputs in the community. And also, I really like our meetups, like the business meetups, or even the supervision calls we have. Or yeah, and it's interesting to meet also colleagues in different parts of the world, and so you get to learn as well how it works or how other colleagues are working in different countries, and that's something what I really appreciate.
Yeah, I really love that too. With COVID being just kind of stuck in one place, it kind of has also given me the sense that I'm have like my fingers in different parts of the world, because we have colleagues from all around the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, thanks so much, Romina. Really appreciate you sharing your experience as a location independent therapist and being part of the community. Where can people find you if they would like to learn more about you?
I think the best way to find me is on my website. I don't know if you will
We'll
put the link
include it in
over
the
it.
description. So we'll include all of your links there. So if you're watching this, take a look at the description below and you'll find Romina's website down there.
Yes, and also if you want to know more about private life, you can find more on social media, Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. Yes.
Very cool, Romina. Okay, thank you so much for being here today. Have a
Thank
good
you as
rest
well,
of your day.
Melissa.
Bye
Bye.
bye.